All right. So now we're going to eliminate the parameter. Okay, so let's say, for example, if x of t is equal to negative 10t plus 11, and y of t is equal to 50t minus 6, eliminate the parameter. To write the parametric equations as a Cartesian equation. Okay. And really, this can be done in 2 easy steps. Okay, so first, instead of x of t, we'll just let x equals negative 10t plus 11. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is solve for t. Okay, so if we subtract 11, you have x minus 11 equals negative 10t, or t equals negative 1 over 10 times x plus 11 over 10. Okay, so we solve for our t. Now your second step is you're going to plug in that t value in your y equation. Substitute t in your y of t equation. Okay. So your y is equal to 50t minus 6. That just becomes y is equal to 50 times negative 1 over 10 x plus 11 over 10 minus 6. Okay, so that becomes y equals, we'll go ahead and distribute that. 50 divided by 10 is 5, so you have negative 5x. 50 divided by 10 is 5, so that would be plus 55 minus 6. Then just combine your like terms. Y equals negative 5x plus 49. So all you do is get rid of the parameter, or eliminate the parameter. All right, so any questions on that one? Yes.
Going back,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, would we, like going from Cartesian to parametric, would we find 2 coordinates and create the separate equations like we did in the previous examples?
You mean if you were trying to find the x and y coordinates for that one?
No, if we were trying to like find 2 parametric equations using a Cartesian equation.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So with that one, really it would depend on the motion you're trying to graph. So once you have your, let's say just out of curiosity, your graph is going like that.
Sure.
That would be, let's say this is t equals 0, t equals 1, t equals 2, and it keeps on going. So as t goes, you have to now find, okay, what's the pattern of the x points? Then what's the pattern of the y? So once you're able to figure that out, then that's how you can kind of create each one. Just so happens they're making both of these linear, so it'll be a little bit easier. But if it gets really, really tricky, they can get really messy. Does that answer your question?
I believe so.
No, okay. All right. Any other questions on this one? No, all right. All right, so we'll do one more. Okay, so if we're given the parametric equation x of t is equal to square root of t minus 2, and y of t is equal to negative 5t minus 3, find the Cartesian equation. All right, so just like before, your first step, x equals square root of t minus 2. Let's solve for t. So that means we have square root of t equals x plus 2, or t equals x plus 2 squared. Okay. Now your second step, we just plug that into our y function. Clean that up just a little bit. Okay, so that means your y equals negative 5t minus 3 will now become y equals negative 5 times x plus 2 squared minus 3. Okay, so that means your y is equal to negative 5 times x squared plus 4x plus 4 minus 3. All right, so we go ahead and distribute our negative 5. So y equals negative 5x squared minus 20x minus 20 minus 3. So the only thing left to do now is combine our like terms. Y is equal to negative 5x squared minus 20x minus 23. All right, so any questions on this one? All right. Okay, so that is it for today. I think we have like 2 sections to cover on Wednesday, and that'll be that.
Wednesday, we'll have that.
Yep, this Wednesday.
And Monday.